SINBAD. Retold by Janet Hardy Gould. Quickly, SINBAD and the second sailor climb a tree. They stay there all day and all night. When SINBAD wakes up in the morning, he's alone.
Oh no! The second sailor is dead too,
he thinks.
And I'm the snake's next breakfast.
Just then, SINBAD sees some wood near the tree. SINBAD climbs down the tree and he makes some armour from the wood. Then he sees the snake. The snake is hungry. SINBAD stays in his armour all night. The snake moves around him, but it can't eat SINBAD. In the morning, SINBAD wakes up.
Where's the snake?
He thinks. The snake is sleeping in the sun, near the tree. Then SINBAD sees a ship out at sea.
I know that ship,
he thinks.
It's my old ship.
SINBAD quietly climbs out of the armour and quickly puts some jewels in his bag. Then he runs to the sea. The snake wakes up and comes after SINBAD. But SINBAD runs faster and gets to the sea before the snake can eat him. SINBAD swims to the ship.
It's SINBAD!
Cry the sailors.
You're a very lucky man.
We have all your beautiful carpets from Baghdad.
Thank you,
says SINBAD. The ship sails home. It stops at lots of different countries, and SINBAD sells all his carpets. When he arrives in Baghdad, he has a lot of money. Chapter 4. SINBAD's friends are very happy to see him. SINBAD tells them all about his adventures. But after some time, SINBAD is not happy in Baghdad.
I want to go back to sea,
he tells his friends. A week later, SINBAD leaves Baghdad on a big, tall ship. He's very excited.
It's time for some more adventures,
he tells the captain. The ship sails for 3 weeks. But one night, there's a storm. The ship breaks here and there, and it must land. In the morning, the ship lands near a beach. Sinbad and some of the sailors go to find help. They meet some strange men on the beach.
Hello? Can you help us?
Sinbad asks them. But the strange men don't understand. Suddenly, the men take Sinbad and the sailors to their village. Sinbad is now very afraid.
Oh no! They're cannibals!
He thinks. The cannibals put the sailors and Sinbad in a cage. They give the sailors lots of good things to eat. The sailors are very hungry. Sinbad is hungry too, but he eats nothing. Soon the sailors are fat, and the cannibals are very hungry. That evening, they take the fattest sailor and eat him. The next day, they take one more sailor.
I must get out,
thinks Sinbad. Sinbad is very thin, and he can get through the cage easily. That evening, when the cannibals eat their dinner, Sinbad runs away. The next morning, Sinbad arrives in a new country. He sees some people.
Are they cannibals too?
Thinks Sinbad. But these people are not cannibals. They take Sinbad to their king. Sinbad tells the king about his wonderful adventures. The king listens carefully.
You're a lucky man,
He says.
You can make us lucky too. You must marry my daughter, Aisha.
When Sinbad sees Aisha's beautiful face, he falls in love with her at once. Sinbad marries Aisha in front of the king and all the people. A year after the wedding, Aisha becomes ill. A friend talks to Sinbad quietly.
Be careful. When a woman dies in this country, they bury the husband with her.
He says.
What?
Cries Sinbad. Aisha becomes very ill, and in the end, she dies. The king buries Sinbad with Aisha. He also buries lots of jewels with them. Sinbad is now far under the ground. Sinbad waits to die. But suddenly he sees an animal near him. It's a big, strange animal. Sinbad puts lots of jewels in his bag, and he quickly follows the animal through the ground.